Welcome back, all you broken sword loving mother. Hey, this is the Game Hoarder here. Back to give you a kick right in the... And if you don't like my... Then you can just... Yeah. Alright, so here we are back in this stinky hotel. And I don't really give a... If you like this or not. But hey, you're watching it, right? Okay. So let's get started with this. Now, last time we left off, and we were in this stinky hotel, we had to get in the sarcophagus, and a couple of two came in here, and we had to drop a big effing on their ass. Yeah, so here we go. Sorry about all the beeps. I got censored there for a second. Talk to this queer bait. Son of a bitch. Hey, what happened to my beep?
I beg your pardon. Are you Andre Lobineau?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No. I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay. Shoot.
I'd like to kick
What's with
you
the
in
long
nuts.
face?
Haven't you heard? The tripod was stolen.
No kidding.
I just don't get it. So many other treasures. And the thieves choose the tripod.
A modern-day alchemist, perhaps?
Who knows? There's no shortage of crazies in Paris.
It's pronounced Paris, unless you're gay.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes. It was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language. Assassini, the assassins.
Yeah, don't thigh there. From Fapapu.
Does the name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure, it was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
That explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn.
Lochmarn? That's where Pegram was digging.
That's right. He'd left the excavation before I arrived. Where was the site of Montfaucon?
Up your ass!
The northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
Great.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Let's see if we can go there. That's all this ponytailed pansy was good for, I'm sure. Where the fuck? There we go. Alright, let's talk to this joke of a juggler here.
Hey, you with the balls. Oui? How did you learn to be a juggler?
Juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
No, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mon Dieu. A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contragravitic aeroballetic mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the crowned
You
of
shut the
Europe
hell up.
had the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders. Plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank
God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around. I don't think so.
I got some balls for you to throw around, Chuckles.
That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh, it does not, does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
I had no idea what I was doing. But this guy was obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be?
No shit.
A lot more difficult than I thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not. Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Later, turd face.
Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Ah, you are a clown.
Do I look like a clown?
No, although you juggle like one. Now, if I'd known you were a clown, it would have been amusing. And not a humiliation for you.
What do you mean?
Who ever heard of a plainclothes clown?
He had a point. So you're saying that if I juggle badly with a red nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it...
You look like a pathetic loon. Oui, monsieur, you have it.
What do you think of the juggler?
Ah, he is excellent, most watchable.
But he's blocking the thoroughfare and obstructing traffic.
So? He is amusing. The traffic isn't. If he wants to block it, who am I to say no?
You're a cop.
Ah, oui. So I am. Ah, well.
That sounds just like most cops to me.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Unfortunately. Go get a fucking donut or something. And nice eyebrows.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
I'd like...
You have gone on a crash course, perhaps?
No. I just had an insight into presentation.
Huh?
Allow me to demonstrate. The balls, please.
If you insist on completing your humiliation, monsieur.
Okay, now for my secret weapon. The juggler was speechless with rage. You could have mistaken him for a mime. And without a word, he collected his balls
All but one.
and left in a fury. Hey! You forgot one of your balls! Hey! But he didn't hear. Better still, deprived of his entertainment, the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do some policing for a change.
Yeah, good to your job, dick licker.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd. I had no desire.
Why don't you pick up the fucking ball, retard?
I couldn't open it with my... I couldn't open...
Thought he dropped one of his balls. I guess that's Little Red Riding Hood's red shoe. Oh well, at least we can get in the sewer now. Probably in our inventory. Yeah, there it is.
It was the bright red ball I'd got from the juggler.
Bright red ball. Alright. Now that we're in the sewers. Let's go check this shit out.
The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone. The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence. Close up, I could see a faded inscription. My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe. There were 3 arches. That sounded pretty solid.
Let's try it here.
Nothing hollow there.
We'll be back looking for more hollow stuff in the next video.